Hi Leo and welcome. It's me Jamie with Lost Boy. This is going to be your reading for September. This is for Leo anywhere in your birth chart. Please only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. As always, I do want to say thank you for all of the support. It truly does help get these messages out there to others who need them, so thank you. If anybody is interested in booking a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty, Leo, let's get into this message. Universe, what does Leo need to know for September? The Three of Cups in the reverse, the King of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Swords in the reverse. Be very, very careful, because I really feel like somebody here is really trying to pull the wool over your eyes in September. We have the King of Swords in the reverse with the Three of Cups. This is somebody here that's not on your team. They do not have your best interests at heart. They probably do not care. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about the facts. Excuse me. This is somebody whose morals are all over the place. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Libra. It's like somebody here is trying to... I just heard instigate. I don't know if they're trying to instigate something here, so that way you look like you're the bad guy. But I don't think that it's going to go in their favor. I mean, we do have the Ten of Swords right here. I feel like, be very, very careful. I feel like somebody is repeating something and they're doing something very, very foolish here. And this has to do with the truth. It has to do with the trying to manipulate reality in some kind of way by gaslighting, by lying, by gossiping, by trying to, like, instigate a situation here where, like, so they can pin it on you in the group, because the Three of Cups is some kind of group here. In the reverse, it's, you know, the party's over. So it's like they want to end something that's very good for you, or create some kind of animosity within your group here, by doing something foolish here, by planting a lie with the Page of Swords in the Knight of Cups. In the reverse, the Knight of Cups is reversed. So somebody's emotions are all over the place. And they're probably doing this out of hate. I hate to say this, with the Page of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody here that's not feeling emotionally satisfied with themselves. They don't have anything to offer. And maybe that's why they're doing this, because maybe they feel like people are attracted to you, or they come to you because of who you are and what it is that what you do. And who you are, your authenticity here. And somebody here is threatened by that and threatened by you. And that's what they're trying to do. But, I mean, I feel like this is going to be at a cost to themselves. This is somebody here that's close to you, too, with this Lover's card. This is definitely some kind of soulmate. And soulmates are just, sometimes they're meant to be in our life for just a season. Somebody here is feeling very hurt that they don't have anything to offer. That's what they feel like. They feel like they don't have anything to offer. So they're instigating some kind of situation here. Maybe to get people to disassociate from you and to give them more attention and give them more love. In some kind of way. This could even be like receiving, you know, doing something extra to receive some kind of pity and using you as like the scapegoat. Universe, tell me more for Leo, please. Tell me more for Leo. This is for September. We have faith. We have perfection reversed and release. That's exactly what's going to happen with this release and the Ten of Swords. Somebody is, I mean, in their attempts to scapegoat you and to ostracizing you and to pushing you away, I feel like what they're only going to end up is just pushing themselves more away. You know, somebody's trying to be something here that they're not with this perfection in the reverse. Somebody doesn't realize that they already are perfect, that they already are enough just in themselves, just in their own individuality. And you threaten somebody here with your faith. You know, because you're very devoted to your spirituality, to your path, to your divinity here. You're authentic, you're real. You'll have no hang-ups here. Somebody is definitely doing something very, very foolish. This could definitely be like somebody in your family here that's like very like intimidated by you, Leo. Tell me more for Leo, please. We have forgiveness and enlightenment. Impartiality, and that's the thing, like, you guys are very impartial. Like, you know that somebody is only doing this again, and I feel like that's why you're not really going to be like retaliating in a way here, because you know they're not doing this at a place of really despising you. You know this is coming from a place of somebody feeling really hurt about themselves. That's how enlightened you are. You know that it's not even about you, even though they're trying to make it to be about you. But it's not about you. You know that. It's like you're separating yourself, or you're going to need to separate yourself in that kind of way, being impartial and realizing, hey, you know what? This person's doing this because they're lacking in some place in their life. And that's why you have this forgiveness, you have this enlightenment, you have this faith here. And that's how you know that this isn't going to work, and that's why their ego is going to be revealed, because you are surrendering it to the universe. And that's the last thing that anybody wants, is when, you know, you surrender it to the universe, you give it to God, right? Impartiality here. That also brings me like that justice vibes here. It's like you're staying balanced, you're staying grounded here. You're not allowing this to tip you off your game. If this reading resonates with you guys, please hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. Universe, tell me more for Leo. We have an impasse. Yeah, somebody's trying to create some kind of a roadblock here. In your life, they don't want you to be able to move forward because they're unable to move forward. Maybe they're sick and tired of you having all of this attention. Driven by greed. And we can see that with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. They just want more. This could even be somebody here who, especially with all of this cup energy, it's a time to cleanse, Leo, so it's a time to get rid of anything that you don't need. This could be somebody here who is overindulgent as well. This could be somebody here that has some kind of addiction, and that could be anything. It could be shopping, it could be eating, it could be cleaning too much, right? I don't know, like anything in over excess. But this driven by greed, somebody here could be like a collector. hoarder. Maybe that's why it's time to cleanse. I'm not saying that it's you. Maybe you need to, like, distance yourself from that energy. Thought something else was gonna come out, but it didn't. Was this the Three of Cups? Reversed. Ah! That was a flop. There we go. Universe. Tell me more for Leo in September, please. Wow, it's like this person does not want you to know what their plans are. Eight of Wands. Is that something is coming in quickly for you? Queen of Wands reversed, Nine of Wands. There's that impasse. There's that roadblock. This is somebody here who's very, very fearful. It's like they don't want you to receive recognition. They don't want people to be happy for you. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who's fearful, somebody who's not confident. This is somebody here who's not brave. Somebody here who's afraid to take risks. The Queen of Wands upright takes risks all day, every day, right? I mean, she's wise about what risks she takes. And this could even be the opposite. Like, this could just be somebody who's reckless, who doesn't think before they leave. They don't... Not everything has to be, like... Even if you are going to take a risk, like, sometimes you have to weigh the pros and cons and the consequences of that risk to see if it's even worth taking that risk, right? That's what I mean by upright. Like, somebody knows how to weigh their options when it comes to taking a risk. They're also not afraid to, but they're also not stupid and foolish. But in the reverse, it's like somebody who's in the opposite. There's a lot of wand energy here. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, and maybe that's why you guys are clashing. But I also feel like maybe this other fire sign here is somebody who's vibrating very, very low. There's a lack of self-love. There's a lack of nurturing. There's a lack of self-expression, of authenticity. They're driven by greed. Universe, tell me more. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. The truth is that you're not trapped. And you're also no longer... I feel like whoever this person is, like I said with that soulmate, Lover's card, like this could be somebody that you've known for a while. This could be like a sister, a mother, an aunt, a cousin, whatever, right? Who maybe you looked up to at one point or something here. And it's like their words no longer have power over you with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Because you're not afraid to shine anymore. And maybe you were conditioned to when you were younger. You dimmed yourself. Ten of Swords in the reverse. They wanted you to be minimized. Or they want you to be minimized. Something is definitely coming in for you, and, you know, some people can sense that because our auras, right, we start to change, right, when we come into alignment with what it is that we have been seeking, right? People sense that, and it's like, that's where their true colors come out. They're like, oh, Leo's been very happy lately, for no reason. right? Because they know that something is getting ready to take off for you. Yeah, they don't want you to step into some kind of new experience here. Three of Swords in the reverse. That's double threes, Temperance. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to be healed. They don't want you to be grounded. They want you to still be heartbroken, confused, in pain, trapped by their negative criticism. And maybe this is somebody here who's overly criticized you a lot. Maybe your whole life even. It's not you. It never was you. Six of Pentacles reversed and the Strength reversed. Most of these cards are in the reverse. It's like somebody is really trying to bring you down. It's like they don't want you to receive something. They want to take something from you. And they don't want to help you either. This is somebody here who tells you what is wrong, but doesn't tell you how to help. All the time. That's what I'm saying. Overly critical. But you know it's somebody here who's very fearful. They don't want you to take risks. Because they felt like they were never afforded the opportunity to be able to take those risks. But you're taking them here with the Knight of Swords. Six of Cups in the reverse in the World. You're no longer focused. Like I said, they no longer have power and control over you anymore. They cannot stop you from moving forward. They cannot stop you. I'm picturing this as like somebody with like a flagpole, like you're ready to like plant that bitch in there and be like, no, this is my flag. I did it. I'm here. I made it. I came, I saw, I conquered. And you'll be damned. You're closing out that chapter, closing out that cycle because you're over it. You're over it. Your past no longer has control over you, my dear Leo. Universe, please give us an affirmation for Leo for September. You know what? I'm going to take the both of them. We have love, and then we have magic. Love is a mini splendor thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try, or how about the chills I get when singing along to, and then it says in parentheses, name of song, you know the one. So like your favorite song. Then we have magic. I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with holy crap. That's unbelievable. And that's what they don't want. Because love is magic. I said it in a daily I did a couple of days ago, I don't remember which one. But that's the new currency of the universe. People trying to do this whole trying to keep people back by playing these mind games and all of this critical bullshit. It's not gonna fly anymore. Universe, any advice for Leo, please? Any advice for Leo for September? Okay. Any advice for Leo, please? We have wholeness. Acknowledge the oneness of all life. Recognize that you are part of something larger. You have a connection here with not only the life and physical body, but with the divine and the universe. Ganesha is guiding you to recognize the sacred truth that you are a divine being, here to give and receive love. Excuse me. It is time to recognize your role in this life. You are complete and whole as you are. You lack nothing. The simplest way to win hearts is through your actions. Green is representative of the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. The heart chakra is a center where we experience love. When the heart chakra is open, you are able to create a safe and supportive, loving environment. When the heart chakra is clear and in balance, you will find compassion for all life. You may be more empathic. You may be able to see the divine in other people. You will find you are happy and fulfilled because you are fulfilling your divine purpose in service to humanity. Your sense of self is not limited to the ego. Your consciousness will expand and you realize that to love others is to love yourself, because we are all one. This card symbolizes peace. You are asked to take a moment and hold the color green in your heart. You may experience a soothing, relaxed feeling that will bring a sense of renewal and self-control. If you are in need of healing, breathe deeply and affirm your health and healing. And that is what I have for y'all. Leos, I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.